Hi, this is Debbie with Book and BuJo, and welcome here. Today I am going through my 2019 BuJos. So this is my first bullet journal that I've ever done, and it's a Beechmore journal that has a cork cover, which I loved, and it has kind of a creamy ivory page, which I actually also enjoyed. Just it's a little easier on the eyes. A couple things I didn't like about this notebook is the dots were fairly dark, so you could really see them on every page. This one is not 160 GSM, so quite a bit of ghosting. Not really much bleed through, but there was some ghosting. So this bullet journal setup for 2019 is basically copied from Amanda Rach Lee, as it was my first one. I wasn't really sure what I was doing. I really liked what all the different bullet journals that she had been setting up, and so I set mine up in a similar fashion. There was quite a few sections I didn't really use, and I kind of cut those out in the next one. But for January and February, I kind of came up with my own little thing, got some inspiration from some other bullet journalers, and then also from an herbal calendar that I had, as you'll see when we get to February, that was based on calendulas. And so my whole February theme was based on the calendula. So this theme ended up being a little brighter than I typically do. I'm usually more of the grays and blacks and silvers and purples and more deeper colors. So this was a nice bright theme for February, which is still somewhat cold. It probably would have been a little better to have during September during the summer, but it was fun. I enjoyed it, and I had fun kind of experimenting with trying to draw calendulas, as I'd never really drawn them before. So it was an experience. It was pretty fun. So as you'll see, I tried drawing some of the different mudras that I was learning for yoga meditation, and definitely need some more experience with drawing hands. So for this month, I did a bunch of herbs and used those as most of the decoration for my March bullet journal. So now you'll see for April, I went with Amanda Rach Lee's hot air balloon theme, and that was a lot of fun. It's definitely harder to draw the hot air balloons than I thought it was going to be, though they're fairly easy. It just depends on how detailed and accurate you want to get. A couple of years ago, actually in 2020, around Thanksgiving, my husband and I did get the chance to go up on a hot air balloon, and it was so much fun. It's very slow and relaxing, leisurely pace, and it was just beautiful. So this theme is based off of one of Shada Campbell's, and I'll link all the channels below that I mentioned today. And it was kind of a secret garden-y type of theme with like a lock and key, and I just thought that was really interesting. So here's my take on the Shada Campbell's theme. So my husband and I also went to Seattle during this time and for my cousin's wedding, and to visit my sister-in-law, and we went to Pike's Place Market, and we stayed downtown, and we got to go to the RGB lemonade ginger beer store, which was amazing. I think we stopped by there 3 or 4 times. And I also love Mighty O Donuts up in that area. If you ever get a chance, I'd go check it out. This theme I think was also a Shada Campbell, but it might have just been someone that I ran across and just watched one video from. So I believe this theme is from Erin Floto Designs. She has some really fun and interesting themes that she does, especially with the blackout paper. It also might be from Plant-Based Bride, but the cover page is basically from Erin Floto. The rest of it is from Amanda Rach Lee's, one of her January themes. So that was the end of the first half of my 2019 bullet journal, and that one was the Beachmore cork notebook. And you can see the difference between the creamy ivory pages from Beachmore and the bright white Archer and Olive notebooks here. So the second half of the year I did move into an Archer and Olive, the Shooting Star, and I absolutely loved this notebook. Again, the setup was based off more of Amanda Rach Lee's. I pretty much kind of copied over some of the things I did from the first notebook into this one and kind of expanded on it from there. I tried out the Level 10 Life and Productivity Trackers, which I found from quite a few YouTubers, but I know Jashi Curran does a really good job with that. This theme is also based off of an Amanda Rach Lee one, and this year we went to Hawaii with my family or my husband's family, and we had a lot of fun there, and so this was kind of like my travel month. We did take one of the helicopter rides around Hawaii. We went to Maui, and it was amazing. If you ever get to go to Hawaii, I would highly recommend doing the helicopter ride on one of your first couple days there, because the pilots give you so many suggestions of some really cool things to do when you're there. So this next month for September, the theme is based off Miss McKenna's Life Leverage, and I will link her channel below. And she did this really cool music theme, and since my husband and I are both musicians as a hobby, I thought it would be a perfect one to do. So next up we have the Harry Potter theme, which is also based off of Amanda Rach Lee, but also Jashi Curran has a really cool Harry Potter theme one and also a potion theme one. I am a Slytherin, so that's my house colors and everything. I have my house crest in here. I had a lot of fun with this one. So next up is one of my favorite themes that I've done, especially for 2019, and that is the Hygge theme based on Plant-Based Brides November bullet journal. And it was just so much fun. I loved all the colors. I loved just the coziness of the whole month, and just with the tea and hot chocolate and different things like that. I had a lot of fun setting this one up, and I just loved the color scheme for it, and it just made the whole month feel so nice and cozy. For December, I can't remember exactly who this theme was. I think it was kind of a collaboration of a whole bunch of different ones that I found. So definitely Amanda Rach Lee, Plant-Based Bride, Erin Floto Designs, and some other just random images I saw doing some research into this one. And I also had a lot of fun with this one. I had an advent calendar here, as well as a tree ornament. So I saw a Harry Potter advent calendar, which I thought was a lot of fun. So I took all the pictures from that and kind of created my own here at the end of this month. You'll see it coming up in just a minute. But I just had a lot of fun with the very, very Christmassy vibes of this theme. Got to spend time with family, and it was just a nice cozy time. And here's the Harry Potter one. So each of those pictures was underneath one of those flaps, and so I would take one of those out after each day and then pin it to the tree. And then I just had some fun with just some random designs, using up the last few pages of my bullet journal. So we're just about to the end here, and I just want to say thank you so much for joining me, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you want it, and I will catch you next time in the comments, and enjoy the last couple pages.